Hi everyone, this is Tish Ambrose of Mindset Mastery Coaching, and today I have the pleasure of interviewing my dear friend Regina Piazza, who is also a former client, and she is a badass entrepreneur, spiritual entrepreneur. Now, let me get in the photo here. And I wanted to have this interview be a two-part interview where I interview her as a former client, but also as the entrepreneur who created this awesome wellness center here that we're at called the Piazza Wellness Center. And it's a concept that so many people would like to do nowadays, and you've done it. You're like, I think, a pioneer really in creating the wellness center. So I just want to give you a little intro about Regina. She is a nurse practitioner with 2 master's degrees, correct?
Correct.
And Regina, many years ago when we started coaching, she was at a very transformational time in her life. She was going through a divorce, and we started the coaching, and she just wasn't sure where to go next, right?
Yeah.
But Regina's a make it happen kind of person, so I was very fortunate to have her as a client. And this is the value of having a soulmate. What I call soulmate clients are people that you love so much that you would actually become friends with, which we have. But Regina was a nurse practitioner. She wanted to do personal training. That's her passion. And I'm going to let you talk about your journey, where you were even with that and where you are now, and how you created the center here. So if you could talk first, we'll start with the coaching. Tell me where you were then and how you came up with this, how we came up with this concept
idea.
through the coaching,
When I started working with you, I was working as a personal trainer. So I had gone through a whole journey with weight loss, and I gained weight working as a nurse practitioner. Went through a transformation, taking the weight off, and then really about a year later, just really moving fast forward in my life choices and what I decided to do for a living. So I had gotten in addition to being a nurse practitioner, I got my certification as a trainer, and I started to market to clients. I didn't have a gym that I was working out of yet, so I was really just marketing to just get new clients, do consultations, looking for people that might have medical issues that may be uncomfortable working with a trainer without a medical background. And so that's where I was. I found a 50 square foot office to see clients out of, so I wouldn't have to go to Starbucks to do it. Right.
Yeah, and so Regina, when we started the coaching, and this was just a lofty idea, what was the mindset piece that really gave you the courage to follow through with this? Because this, you guys, was a huge endeavor. It took a lot of courage and persistence, and really just downright badassness that Regina has. That's the only way I can describe it.
I feel like I had a lot of clients, again, that had medical issues, and they really would need more than what I had to offer for them. But if I would refer them out for treatment, it was really hard to get them to go because of the limited time in the day to do things. And so I had this concept in my mind, if I really had a place, gosh, it would be so nice to have a massage therapist here, or a physical therapist that I could have evaluate my clients while I was actually there working with them. And so in the back of my mind, I had this concept, but at that point, I was in a little tiny room, and I wasn't quite sure, even just building my client base. So as I started to do that, I ended up opening a gym, which was about, I think, 800 or 900 square feet just for personal training, and that really took off. And so while I was in the process of taking off, the city decided that they were going to tear down the buildings in that area for construction, and so I needed to find a new place. And so I was looking around for a new place with this concept, because of Tish actually, in the back of my mind, thinking about it and really visualizing it. This is Abby here.
Abby, say hi.
She's visualizing it as well. So as I was visualizing it, I ended up finding this place and walking into this big center that was over 5,000 square feet of nothing. It was completely gutted. And the moment I walked in the door, I completely saw what was ahead of me. And I just knew it was right. It was an amazing feeling. I could picture everything that was going to be in here, and was probably about 5 months later, after submitting a lot of paperwork and applications and going into the city to make sure that my business plan would get approved, we started the construction of what's now Piazza Wellness Center. And
Regina, what I want to ask and convey to everybody that's watching this is, remember when you had you were not sure, you're like, I want to be a personal trainer, but I'm not sure what I want to do. Talk to everyone about the concept of thinking big, because I was like, Regina, we need to think bigger, right? Through the program, it was like, no, you have to go towards your big fantasy goal.
It was, I wanted to be able to do something that would change things on a bigger level. I mean, I love working with people. My nursing background is to help people, but I'm helping one person at a time, which makes a huge difference. But but I wanted to be able to go on a larger scale. Something that could eventually really, in a sense, change the world. And
yeah, so you got really in touch with your why you wanted to provide this value for people. Yeah. Would you say that was the mindset piece? Was thinking bigger and then really knowing why you were going to do this, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah. It's thinking of what it is that you're looking for in the ultimate, the long-term goal. Like, what is it, that final stage? Although I don't know if there's ever really a final stage, but what is that big picture that you're striving for? And then you see all those steps that you need to get there. So. And
it's going to the vision beyond the vision, because what I love when I do the coaching is people have a vision, but then we want to take it bigger, more expansive, and we want to get emotionally involved with the goal, because if you're not emotionally involved with the goal, you'll quit at the first signs of problems or things that hold you back. And it has not been easy to have this center, right?
Right, yeah. It's
so if she had not been in touch with her big why she wants to do this, she would have quit, right?
Right. If I didn't have, if there wasn't a why there.
If there wasn't a why there.
Yeah, I would have run out the door 2 years ago.
so that is a huge mindset piece for all us entrepreneurs, is to get into the emotion of the reasoning, not just, we want to earn money or we want to have things, but there has to be something deeper that we draw from within, in my opinion, that comes from the soul, that propels us, right?
Oh, absolutely. And it is, it's so true. The focus has to be, I think, at least for me, the way that people feel. So it's the way one person comes in and they say that the center makes a difference in their life, that makes them happy every day, that they come in here, and it just has really impacted them. That to me is my drive, because it's that one person, that one person matters so much. And if I could just do that on a global level and have so many different people saying, wow, this has made the difference in my life, this is what makes me feel real and want to continue, even though I may be having a day with pain. This place, I leave here and I feel good. So.
And Regina, if you could tell everyone, what is the day-to-day mindset piece for you that keeps you going when things are tough? Because as entrepreneurs, we all have tough days where we wonder, do I really want to keep doing this?
Yeah, yes.
So, what is that for you? What keeps you going? Tell us about that.
I think really the whole overall feeling of making people feel better. I mean, this center is, I knew it was going to be a project. There's no question. And I know that I try to look at the glass half full. So if I have issues or I have things that are coming up that I have to work through, that it's a difficult day, that issue, that day, that problem is really, it's not necessarily a problem. It's going to make me a better person. It's going to make me stronger, to be able to work through it, to know I got through it and that I advanced from it. It's just, each problem that you get through makes you stronger. And so
I love that, Regina, because Napoleon Hill says that within every problem there's a seed of equal opportunity, right? Yeah. So looking at those We don't even have to call it a problem. Maybe we could call it a challenge or a puzzle.
That's a much better word, yeah.
And that reframing actually changes the vibration.
It does.
Just talking about it, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah. So, and so Regina, what are your big goals going from here?
So my big goals, now that the business is moving forward in a pretty steady fashion, I would like to expand. Like I said, my goal is to be able to change this on a global level. And so being able to replicate what I have and to be able to expand and help people in different areas with the same thing. Having fitness and preventative health care in one location, it's, I mean, truly, I think the key to the future. I mean, we want to try to prevent illness, prevent having to be on 20 medications. I mean, I have my background as a nurse practitioner, so I do understand that medication is sometimes necessary and medical treatment is necessary. But there are a lot of times where there are a lot of alternative methods or different options that people have to try so it can prevent them having to be debilitated. And the fitness and the health go together. Fitness, one person can look super fit and may not be healthy, and you need to be fit to some degree to be healthy. So you have to incorporate the mind, your body, and your soul in order to really be balanced. So.
I love it that you say that, Regina, because this is where I'm taking my coaching with clients, is doing the mind, body, and spirit all together.
Right.
Because if we're not connected to spirit and we're not in touch with our intuition, we can take a lot of action, but it doesn't really pan out because we're disconnected from the source. And that guidance. And then the mindset part, which Regina went through, was the reprogramming part of the subconscious mind, right? That we learned through Bob Proctor. But then the body part is, if I know for me, because I've had body issues in the past, is if your body is not keeping up, you can't achieve your goals.
Right.
Like you can try, but it's going to hold you back. So doing that 3-part mind, body, and soul is so powerful, and Regina's really good at that. Regina, if you could tell everyone, what is the value of hiring a coach and moving you forward and propelling you forward? If you could tell everybody.
It allows you to see your vision on a larger level and to remain positive. And again, like the reprogramming, it's to be able to know that everything that you say and do is real, even if it isn't. The things that you say out loud are in your subconscious mind, and that's in your body. Your body believes what you're saying. And so having a coach to guide you through times and have you saying the things that need to be said in order to have your subconscious be at a level where you know that you can achieve things. I know, I'm confident now, I know that I can be successful. I mean, I've come into here because of the guidance that Tisha's gave me and the encouragement that I could create something really big.
Well, and it's awesome when you have clients that are badasses because they make you look good too. But Regina's amazing. I learn as much from my clients as they learn from me. So it's an honor and a joy to step into your dream, Regina, here at the center. And I think I made a post of when I said yes to my dream, and it enabled you and other people to say yes to their dream, and now you're helping other people say yes to their dream, and it's like a ripple effect that keeps going and going. So step into your dream, drop into the wish of the feeling fulfilled, and this is what happens when you do it. And I appreciate, Regina, that you shared your wisdom, and I look up to you. I think you're amazing. I can't wait to see where you go from here.
Thank you.
And I know she will too. I never worry about this girl. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video with Mindset Mastery Coaching. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.